Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Um, I used to think that people not, not being able to, understand me was a problem. But now I feel like that's me in my power. And when people cannot read you, and I used to take it really personal, but now I think that's better. Let me say it like that. I think it's better that people can't read me. Why? Because coming from a person I used to people please and always trying to make people happy and stuff like that, that is done. You hear me? That's done. So some people are going to, when you're not easy to read, people like to project things onto you. Project, you'll see that their insecurity is loud, real loud. And that is their problem, not yours. And I really, really prefer you guys not to even take it personal like me. Well, I used to take it personal, especially at work. And I would just, be sad about it. But I wrote some notes down of, let me see. Y'all won't be seeing me writing notes a lot because this is my handy dandy notebook. You heard? All right. So 4 things, to look out for, and, just to, take a mental note and just remember these things. Not everyone deserves access to you, and that is okay. And especially, everybody don't need to know your next move or anything like that. It's none of their business. And I prefer it to be like that, because but they need to know everything that you're doing for. 2, move it in silence. I know y'all guys want to share things all the time and show your progress. As soon as you get that little inkling feeling, it don't matter if it's a friend, family, lover, zip it up. That goes for what you're working on too. You don't want to, I don't want to say block your blessings, because I feel like nobody could stop your blessings, but you don't want to delay it. You know what I mean? And I'm really like that person that would prefer to finish and then say something. 3, protect your energy. As some people say, energy. I know that's funny, but yeah. It says when you stop telling everything, people can't interfere. That's a big thing, guys. I got, I used to tell people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a YouTube, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna. And then you have some people that interfere and be like, well, you can't do such and such, and well, such and such and such, like, that's when they start interfering. You be like, are you projecting onto me because you haven't did it yet, or are you trying to help? See, it's a difference when somebody's trying to really help you and give you advice, and then they're trying to interrupt your progression just because based off their fear and what they didn't, do or whatever. Last one. People get uncomfortable when they can't figure you out, and that is not your problem. You hear that? Let me read it again. People get uncomfortable when they can't figure you out, and that is not your problem. That's exactly what I'm saying. It is not your problem. And sometimes it's like a fight within yourself, because it's like, I'm coming in respectful. I'm, I'm not showing that I'm being shady. I'm not, doing other, like, being a bitch or anything like that. So why are you, how can I say it? Why are you bothering me? That's how I would say it. Why are you bothering me? Why are you trying to show that it's not uncomfortable, but it is uncomfortable for you? And that's where I come from when it says insecurities is loud. Insecurities do be loud, because some people want to know your every move, just so they won't know that just so they know where you at. They don't want to feel, they don't want to feel, what would you call it? What is it called? They don't want you to feel, no, they don't want to feel like you are above them. So they want to, calculate everything that you're doing, stuff like that. Like, I going to work, I used to be like, they'd be like, oh, you fancy. Oh, or you think you cool. Or, whoa, no. I'm just being myself. Yes, I have my thing to be quiet, or, first of all, I'm quiet and respectful. When I go to my job, I make sure I say hi to everyone. Whoever don't say hi to me that day, that's on them. And they will not be expecting me. They will not hear from me. And let me not say expect. They will not hear from me the rest of the day, the next day, or anything like that, because I said good morning to you. You wanted to just walk away and not say nothing. That's on them. People, instead of people getting to know you, that's why I say projecting. They start projecting things onto you, because you're not sharing everything. They don't want to, excuse me, they don't want to just accept, or, all right, well, she not telling her business, let me mind my business. They don't want to do that. They like, oh, okay, well, she thinks she all that, or she think this, or she think that, or he, you know what I mean? Because I don't know who's watching. So, and I'm just to tell you, do not let that projection bother you. Do not let it mess up your day. Do not let it do it. Don't let that get to you. Because you are your own person, and we live in one life. Live your life. You don't have to, announce everything. What they call it, energy vampires or opportunists, But yeah, like, personally, I just wanted to share that today for a little bit, because that actually been running through my mind. And sorry, y'all, my phone had cut off in the middle of me finished talking. But I just want to say that not everyone deserves access to you. That's probably why they can't read you. And I just say that because the more they don't know, the more it won't show, okay? But for real.